Hi, it's Buckaroo and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Now, I do a lot of PvP piracy, some polite, some not so polite. I use a wide variety of ships, some very weak like this one. I mean, admittedly it has decent firepower, 3 overcharged frags on it and a Grom bomb, but ultimately it's got shields that are paper thin. And here is me robbing a Corvette, and this is why I scan Corvettes, because yes, people use them as trade ships. Amazing as some of you Corvette pilots find that, some people use them as trade ships because they're very heavily armoured and powerful trade ships. And this always annoys me. I try my best to message and then the message fails to go through and I end up hatch breaking the poor guy anyway. It's kind of a bit awkward, but this wasn't the strongest Corvette ever, but you know, fair play to him. He took the robbery pretty well, and I didn't do him too much harm. This is what FDEV actually advised, a demonstration of superior firepower. That's how FDEV feel you should pirate. Not message, not be polite, not ask nicely. No, a demonstration of superior firepower is the way you should pirate other commanders. Don't believe me? Go look for yourself. In Elite Dangerous on Xbox and on the PC version, there is the codex. You go to the codex, there's a section which takes you through the potential careers in this game, including piracy, and it details piracy, PvE and PvP piracy. Interestingly enough, it's got many sections. It's worth a read just for the fun of it, but when it comes to PvP piracy, they're a lot more unpleasant than I am. I generally use smaller, weaker ships. I like to ask politely for the cargo. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Frodo Swaggins method, which was shoot their drives out and then rinse them blind. I preferred a more gentlemanly approach. Politely ask, not take more than I need. I'm not interested in taking all of your cargo, just a small slice of the top. You can murder a sheep once, but you can shear it every year. And I've always had the philosophy that if you're polite and nice to the traders will be polite and nice with you. It even goes in other, it goes into pirating commanders, and yes, this is on the codex. And like I say, I'm nicer than what FDEV portray PvP pirates to be. And the pirates that I talk to and teach to pirate and interact with, I tend to get them to be nicer than FDEV want them to be. FDEV wants us to use the Frodo Swaggins method. Demonstrate that superior firepower and rinse them. Maybe I shouldn't have let Frodo spend so much time with the community management team that time. He ended up in a private pie with them for a long time on. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. But as you can see, this is This is Commander Goodwood. He's relatively new to PvP piracy, being very polite, very nice, asking, politely for some cargo from a nice Type 7. And, that's what a good roleplay pirate should be all about. I don't agree with the FDEV method, but, it is nice because it's hilarious when people say to me that piracy is not part of the game and there shouldn't be any piracy, when FDEV have even put it in the codex so that we can rob other commanders and even told us how to do it and given us the tools to do it. And yet some people still don't think piracy is a legitimate style of gameplay. But then let's face it, they're the sort of commanders that tell FDEV they're wrong when they said that shooting at people in open isn't ganking, and it takes more than that to be ganking. But the developers of the game, what do they know? They only made it. Whereas the carebears, they feel they own it. But like I say, this poor vet that I robbed, not the strongest shields in the world. When you rub with my clipper and my 300 shield byway, you're still standing and your shields are nearly gone. Something wrong with your build there, mate. But fair play to him. He didn't panic about the robbery. He jumped out, kept the rest of his cargo, and got on with his day. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching. There is no better feeling than returning to your carrier with some stolen goods. That's why I play this game. That's why I love playing this game. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.